Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store Forged Irish Stout. We're here. Alex Krassyuk. Alex, not the start I expected to today. A big confrontation. John Fury, a member of your team. There's a headbutt involved. Just give me a reaction to what was a surprising start to the week.
Well, number one, bad news. Fury got cut. Good news, the different one. Thanks God, this time. The fight is still happening. The guy did not behave well, which is normal for him. Did we expect him to behave that way? Not really. But is it normal for him? It is. Is it as a big surprise for us? No. Are we stressed somehow? No. I like Usyk's reaction.
What was his reaction?
He saw the video, said, don't touch my guys, it's too dangerous.
Yeah. Sent a bit of a warning.
We take it easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, look, aside from that, we have a big fight. The first time we're going to see Undisputed in the heavyweight division for over 25 years. How excited are you that we're actually here? Because in the build-up, I was there in Poland for Usyk Dubois, I was speaking to yourself, and everyone was always a bit sceptical about it happening. And then with the delay, with the eye injury, a lot of conspiracy theories thrown about. How relieved are you that we're actually here on Fight Week?
Now I start to believe it's happening. Difficult to explain, but it's so close that you can't help believing it will take place. We have Fury here, and he's fit, and he walks on his 2 feet, which is already good news. He showed us some pictures, hiding his belly but showing his muscles on the chest.
He looks in good shape, doesn't he? Come on.
He got used us all for the lack of conditioning, for lack of fitness. That losing a couple of kilos make us think that he's in a good shape. Well, he lost kilos, let's say it like this. Is he in a good shape? We will see on May 18th.
In terms of how you expect a fight to play out, Oleksandr, when he stepped into the heavyweight division, just keeps defying the odds. He's beat Anthony Joshua twice, and now he's obviously stepping to Tyson Fury, who's considered the number one in the world. What do you expect to see this Saturday?
I disagree regarding number one in the world, because it's his promoter who's considering him number one in the world, and maybe some of his British fans. I consider Oleksandr Usyk to be number one in the world, because I'm his promoter. This is number one. But number two is that he is the European, world and Olympic amateur champion. He is world and then unified, the undisputed cruiserweight champion, and then he is the unified heavyweight champion, and in several days he will become the undisputed heavyweight champion. So he is the number one.
When you talk about this fight and all the doubts coming into it, what was the big thing about you thought this fight would never happen? Why? Obviously, when you saw the cut was a legitimate cut that happens in sparring. Why did you think it may not happen?
Because this fight is not in favor of Fury. And he dodged it. He tried to avoid it as long as he could. Now he's stuck in a box. No way out. So he has to fight. That's why this fight is happening. Some more good news for him is that it's happening in Saudi, and His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is treating the fighters really well, which brings some extra incentive to the guy.
More money. That's the incentive.
Money is part of it, definitely.
Is that what the make or break was to making this fight eventually happen? The fact that there is huge purses out here in Saudi Arabia, and we were talking before, and he's always said, "Look, this is how much I think I'm worth. I just want paying." Now there was always the thing about the rematch. There's a rematch clause. Was it always down to that?
So the money he wanted was at place, on the table, but we still had this fight rescheduled twice. So was it the money? Was money the reason? A question mark.
Do you think he fears Oleksandr Usyk?
No.
I think he fears losing to Oleksandr Usyk.
That's exactly what I feel.
Even with all the things he's done, the people he's beat in boxing, you think he does feel losing to Oleksandr Usyk?
Yes, because he's a pundit in boxing. He's an expert in boxing, and he knows exactly what's going to happen. And he knows that Oleksandr Usyk is his most dangerous opponent, is his toughest fight, and the most dangerous one, and the fight that's going to bring figure one to his loss of records.
Do you believe, even though there is a rematch clause, that should Oleksandr win, that Tyson will activate it?
Say it again?
There's a rematch clause, but do you believe if Oleksandr Usyk beats Tyson Fury that Tyson will activate that clause?
Not if, but when. When Oleksandr Usyk beats Tyson Fury, I'm not sure whether there going to be any rematch, whether Tyson will be able to cope with the pressure.
Anthony Joshua's coming to watch ringside. You've shared the ring with AJ twice. Oleksandr has, sorry. Could you see that happening again, a third fight with Anthony?
You never know. But AJ is a great man. I love him very much as a personality, as a fighter, and you never know.
You always speak so highly of Anthony Joshua. It's completely different with how you speak about Tyson. What are the differences between the two?
I never speak about Tyson with disrespect. I love him. I like him, and I respect him. And whenever I see him, I will definitely shake his hand and hug him, because this man deserves that. His achievements in sports are significant, and he's a nice personality. We had an opportunity to speak behind the cameras, so I have nothing bad to say about him. Talking about AJ, we also had opportunity to speak, to talk. He's a different personality, very calm, very pleasant, and I just like him as well. I wish him all the best, good luck, and if we fight again, that will be an honor for all of us.
And last one from me, we were in Poland and we saw what Oleksandr means to the country of Ukraine, everything he's done. He was presented with something from the soldiers on the front line. How big an impact has Oleksandr Usyk had on the nation of Ukraine with everything they're going through right now?
He's the national hero. Guys from the front line keep sending him pictures even now. Even now, so because they watch him fighting. The guys is like filming the other guy, watching Usyk's fight when they are in the ground on the front line. When you see explosions, when you see guns, everything around, they're all in touch with him, because Usyk is the biggest inspiration. Usyk is the implementation of Ukraine itself. So he represents Ukraine, and his victory represents the victory and gives the incentive and motivation for the guys to fight for freedom.
Alex Krassyuk, appreciate your time. Thanks for catching up. We'll catch up after the fight.
Thank you very much.